Holla player, this is Teddy Long. You're watching Section 4 Wrestling only on YouTube where the big boys play. You know you want it.
Hey y'all, what's good? It's your boy, it's Steff Tanner, back once again with another AI Wrestling podcast. Number 5. Now, I was reading the comments from our last AI podcast we did, and it read, "This is disgusting and weird." Let me stop you there. Disgusting? Maybe. Weird? Definitely. Crash Hearty, thank you for your comment. We love reading your comments, but if you've got time to leave a comment, then you've definitely got 1 second free to hit that subscribe button. I can't believe it. 93.3% of the people that watch our videos do not even hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, you've got nothing to lose. And the best thing is, it is free. Can we make it to 50 subscribers by the end of the year? It's time to introduce my next guest, Trick William.
Yo, Trick Willie, what's good? This is Steff Tanner. You are on the AI podcast on Section 4 Wrestling, only on YouTube where the big boys play. You know you want it.
Are you just spamming me with links and ads?
No, nothing like that, bro. No, this is a podcast.
Oh, right on. I'm down for doing an interview. I'm always about getting my name out there.
Well, getting your name out there, you're certainly making a name for yourself in the world of NXT. We just saw this past week NXT doing an ECW show, if you can call it that. We saw Dawn Marie and RVD, but let's talk about one of the biggest. Well, it wasn't the main event. It should have headlined that week's NXT, but you teamed up with ECW original Bubba Ray Dudley to take on Ridge Holland and somebody else. Can't remember who was in the match now. But yeah, what one hell of a match and one hell of a moment for your career.
Man, that whole match was exciting from top to bottom. It's always a good time teaming up with the Dudleys. They've been doing it for a long time, so they know how to put on a good show. And so, as for me, I've made no secret that I want to bring some of that old school ECW energy to NXT, and the fans seem to love it.
Yeah, I watched it, not live. I had better things to do, to be honest. But regardless, I watched it back the next day. Yeah, great performance. You did not pick up the win, though. You actually got pinned by Ridge Holland. What does this mean for the future of the NXT champion?
Well, Ridge Holland can get up out of here thinking he can pin me like that. It doesn't bode well for him. He should start worrying now, because at the end of the day, I ain't going to forget. And when I see him again, I'm going to teach him some hard lessons. The NXT title is staying on my shoulder. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but Ridge Holland, I mean, he was a big name in the UK independent scene and then NXT UK. Also, he made a bit of an impact on SmackDown when he teamed up with Butch and Sheamus. Now he's back in the NXT. I think he wants to make a name for himself, and I think he's got your number.
I don't doubt he wants to make a name for himself. Everyone does, and I've got respect for that. But once he stands across that ring from me and I'm looking deep into his eyes, I'm going to make him remember me. You see, people always ask me, Trick, what is your passion? What makes you go in the ring night after night and give it 110%? I'll tell you this. It's not passion that drives me. It's fury. It's vengeance and hate.
You've got a massive following in NXT. I mean, you talk about the crowd singing "Pump That Trick." You know, you've got a big following behind you. What does the future of the NXT champion look like?
The future of NXT looks like me. That may sound arrogant, but I don't care. I'm the most charismatic superstar they got. and I have a following that loves to get behind me. I'm the heart and soul of NXT, and once I've got that NXT title back around my waist, I'll finally get the credit I'm due.
Oh, you had the NXT title. Did I miss something?
Yeah, I want it at Stand and Deliver. Have you not been following me?
Yeah, no. Sorry, you just said that when you get that belt back round your waist, as if to say you lost it. Anyway, regardless, what's left for you to do in NXT? You've conquered the mountain. You've won all there is to win. Do you think it's about time that you got that call up to the main roster?
Oh yeah, the call up to the main roster is inevitable. A talent like me can't just be contained down here in NXT. I was born to be world champion, and I'll make it happen. But first, I need to get that NXT championship back, and then I'll be ready to go dominate the main roster.
You've got the NXT title. Why do you keep saying you've got to get it back? You own the title. It's just a question of who is worthy enough to beat you so you can go on to the main roster without the title.
Damn, you are right. I just want someone to come along and test me. I really do crave a challenge, and if someone can bring it and do what others haven't been able to do and beat me for the title, then hell, they've definitely earned it.
Well, I definitely think I'm bringing something, certainly bringing you a challenge. You can't even answer the bloody questions, mate.
Man, you are just asking stupid questions. That's all. Now, if you got something smart to say, that's one thing, but asking me stupid questions will get you nowhere. And you being a YouTuber doesn't mean anything to me. I could give a damn if you are a YouTuber, a podcaster, or the bloody Dalai Lama.
Well, I've never been so insulted in all my life. Who do you think you are?
I am Trick Williams, the greatest NXT superstar of all time. And I will not be disrespected by a YouTube podcaster, wannabe like you.
Yeah, well, sticks and stones may break my bones. And I don't know if you heard my previous podcast, but I actually spoke about when I knocked out Big Ben when I was 8 years old. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of a fight.
You knocked out Big Ben when you were 8. How the hell do you expect me to respect your wannabe punk ass after confessing that to me? You aren't worthy to even lick the sweat from my balls.
Well, no, the problem is, Trick, I can't lick the sweat off your balls because you haven't got any. Oh, no, sorry, they're in Carmello Hayes' handbag.
What did you say? Hold up now. Carmello Hayes ain't got my balls in no dang handbag.
Oh, good comeback.
Trust me, I just got started. You think you can just talk to me like that? You're lucky you are across the screen and not in front of me, or else these hands would teach you to watch your tongue.
Yeah, well, you'd have no tongue left because it'd be too busy licking my ass.
Licking your ass, now you've done it. The ass licking days are over. That isn't how people get things done anymore.
It depends where you are in the pecking order, especially if you're in a penitentiary.
I ain't in no jailbird. I'm sitting pretty on my throne over here running the NXT Kingdom. That'll be remembered, but something else you won't be remembered for when I'm done with my ass whooping on you.
Yeah, well, guess what? I am in a penitentiary. I'm in the Saudi Arabian penitentiary, state capital, Riyadh, bitch. And I'm not scared of anyone round here. I've got a group of friends who are going to help me out. We're going to get out of this stink hole, and we're going to go on to Survivor Series War Games for prediction battles. Sorry, but that's not what this podcast is about.
If you are in some damn jailhouse, then how are you podcasting? I don't care who you got or what kind of stupid friends you got. I could take you, your friends, and hell, even your little podcast group in one shot. You got a lot of audacity for an incarcerated wannabe YouTuber.
Yeah, well, I want to be seeing you on this podcast. I want to see you on this on my predictions battle. I'm going to take you to the extreme. I'm putting it all out there. I'll even give you a 5 point head start.
Oh, is that right? You think you got balls to take me on in a damn YouTube show? You don't need to give me a 5 point head start when I'm gonna whoop your ass anyways. I'll take you on in this little show of yours, but be ready to lose.
Yeah, well, I've been ready to lose my whole life, and in fact, my balls are bloody massive. I need to do something about that. Anyway, unfortunately, Trick Williams, that's all the time we have. Why don't you tell the fans what you've got coming up, where they can find you, and what's going down?
Where to find me? That's easy. You can find me at the top of NXT because that's where I belong. And as for what's coming up, I got a whole lot of ass kickings on the way. I plan on letting any and all challengers to come at me and then put them down so they regret going after me.
Trick Williams, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me on. Now I've got to go find that damn Mello and get my balls from his handbag.
So there you have it, guys. There is NXT champion Trick Willie. But don't leave the channel just yet. Coming up next week, we've got the paper preview for Survivor Series War Game. And following that, the week later, it will be Survivor Series War Game predictions. And as you will find out on the paper preview, I had a stipulation at Crown Jewel, and I had to get all the matches correct. And if I didn't, then I'd face a grueling punishment or stipulation at Survivor Series War Game prediction. Well, my title might look like it's in jeopardy, but I'm sure Survivor Series War Games is going to be a cracking PLE. Well, until next week, stay tuned to the channel, guys. Subscribe, share and like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Well, until next week, I'll see you when you're older.